Are you a new teacher and you have decided to begin the early childhood career and you're wondering how to go about it now that you have found a job? Or you just got a job and you're put in a new classroom, but the classroom is ongoing. How do you go about it? Many times the career in early childhood is assumed to be easy, and I can attest to you. Yes, they look very cute, but it is very challenging, especially when you do not know much of how to go about it. Today, I want to help you. I want to really give you the tips which I wish I had when I began to make it easier at least to get in. Hi, my name is Margaret Jeroge and I have been in early childhood education career for a very, very long time. These are things which I wish I had. Remember to subscribe and comment. Let us know what you're thinking about all these topics and especially this one, and what it is that you would like to learn more. One of the things, if you have found this to be the passion that you would like to have, is when you get into the presence of children in that classroom, introduce yourself with excitement. Let them know that you're so happy to be there. Help them know that they're important to you and they are your work. How do you do this? By being playful, lead them into exploration, help them to engage. Please avoid correcting them before you connect. Your job is to connect around this time. Make it easy for them because the children become so anxious with a new person. The second one is pay attention to routines and procedures. This is one ignored by many, but it is really the foundation of a better classroom management because the children will be able to be self-driven. So make sure you are paying attention to those routines and procedures in the classroom. Please don't get distracted by wanting to do the good stuff or making art or the activities. Pay attention to what you do after what, when, and how do you go about it. Also, pay much attention to transitions. How do you transition the children from one activity to the other? What kind of props do you want to have? Songs you want to include that lead them in the classroom so that the children are not necessarily lost in between the activities. Look for songs, props, game. You are still teaching them and therefore help them be able to navigate those transition times because of course sometimes they can appear disruptive. Give them a warning of a transition coming through, announcing the minutes or maybe the timer or whatever it is that you can use. The other one is in the classroom, don't assume that they can remember many things, they forget. So when they deviate just a little bit from the transitions or from the routines and procedures, remind them and correct immediately so that they can stay on course. You can do this by giving them clear, specific, and simple directions. Remind them, spell out the behavior that you want to see so that at least they can be able to follow the model for them. Actually, it is the best of the way that you can do that. Avoid sensory overload. When you start doing those cute activities, and of course we love to pride ourselves in those when we are still teaching meaningful lessons, it is important that you don't overload the room with so many things on the wall. Change them as often as you can. Organize the classroom, do the tours so that the children can know the homes of all those toys. That way you will encourage the children to be independent and to self-regulate when they know where to go and what to do. Pay attention to the classroom environment. It is really how you make the rhythm of that classroom. Change the classroom if you can. Dress for success. Dress comfortably because you'll be standing up, sitting down, singing, jumping and all those. The other thing is avoid relying on stickers really to give an incentive of the behavior that you expect or the behavior that you want or you want the children to comply, because one of those days they will say, I don't want that sticker, what are you going to do? By helping the children internalize whatever the expected behavior that is supposed to be in the classroom helps the children be able to take responsibility over all those. They backfire every single time. The other one is be an observer. Observe the children, how they are interacting with one another, the toys, with the environment, how they are exploring the toys that you just provided. It really makes you avoid at least those corrections that you have to make also many times. Set aside those notes so that at least you can remind yourself and therefore you can know when to go. Last but not the least is ask as many questions as you can to those who have been there for a long time. Ask for advice, observe, visit other classes. It is a sign of strength to be able to ask for help. Equip yourself with the knowledge of others. And thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and see you in the next video.